It's a brand new day. Duh. As I just said it, it's a brand new day. Well, yes. And how lucky are we? How lucky are we? Even if you feel like you're struggling, how lucky are we? Because in that struggle, we have a choice to not struggle. You have a choice to just experience, to sit with, to observe, to not be in it, to watch, to learn, to grow, right? I remember, and this might sound strange, well, I remember during the journey with Dad, stepping outside of myself quite a few times, remembering that this was just a journey. It was part of an experience. It wasn't everything. And what I mean by everything is that at some point we would be through this. At some point, this would be a story I would be sharing. And I would just have those moments there. And then I would purposely and consciously choose to dive back in, kind of like it's a portal and you're watching your life, and it's a portal that you can go in and out of. And what that did for me is that it allowed me to reflect on what was important and what were the moments like that I did want to share with Dad, because there were those moments where I was carried away and I was lost in the grief and I was lost in the frustration. And then I took that healing, cleansing breath, the one that allowed me to step back. So yes, a new day is upon us, and you can choose to step back if you're in the struggle. You could choose to, number one, not make it a struggle. You get to just make it an experience. And number two, if you already find yourself in it, to just step back and take that healing, cleansing breath, to remember that the sun always does rise. And every time that we open our eyes, that is a blessing. Celebrate the small blessings. I learned that so much with Dad. I learned that so much. As I writing about in my speech, times trying to shove a parade, in a moment that didn't need one, to then find the quieter moments were the ones that were filled with more joy, more love. That when I just listened in and sat there and was present, there was so much there, so much. So breathe, breathe, and take this all in. It's your life experience, and we get to create it as magically and as smoothly and gracefully and beautifully and kindly and compassionately and filled with as much lovingly as you want.